Travis Brayton was in here just now, and he talked about the second goal in particular as something you need your goaltender to save if you want to have success. Just your thoughts on the overall goaltending performance, especially in the third period and overtime.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's if he says there's a goal or two that he'd like to have back, then I'll leave it at that.
Overall, you went through this against Calgary as well, where you had the lead, a 2-goal lead, wind up getting it back into overtime and then not getting that extra point. We've said this a lot in these last 7 games. So much has been going well, but how tough is it to go through that again?
I think tonight's game was, when you get to overtime and you're playing 3-on-3, especially the way the game went, this was an emotional loss, I think, for our group. We did a lot of good things tonight. That's a good hockey team over there. I think we've got them for around 10, 11 scoring chances, which is probably one of our lowest against all year. And they're good. We did a lot of good things, a lot of things I loved in our game. Made a couple of mistakes that you'd probably like to have back. But, I mean, that happens in every hockey game. You never watch a game tape for either team where you don't have a couple little things that you don't like or you'd like to have back. And, it's not going for our team right now the way they're playing. And, but that's reality. And we've got to be honest with our game, honest with our team. We've also got another game coming up soon. So we got to reset and get ready for that game.
Next up is Brendan Batchelor.
Hey, Travis, you take 3 minor penalties as a group in the third period, all stick penalties from forwards. And, we've talked about it in the past. You're the most penalized team in the league to this point. How frustrating is it, especially in a close game where you give them a chance to grab the momentum with some of those penalties?
Probably should have been 2. We should have had a 5-on-3 on the last call. The ref knows he made a mistake on that one and it comes back to our end, but I'm not going to blame it on the penalties tonight. I don't like that we took through 3, but I'm not going to blame them coming back on the penalties.
And Elias scores on a one-timer from that spot there. He's hit more posts than anyone else in the league. When you go through a stretch like that as a player where, it's not going in for you, what can scoring a goal from that spot do for him going?
Yeah, he's going to, I think that's good for Petey tonight to get rewarded with a couple goals. He has hit a bunch of posts. He's been close, knocking on the door. Hopefully, this gives him a little more confidence. Anytime you're a guy that's supposed to produce and you're not quite there, getting results is big for them.
Next up is Joey Kenward. Joey, are you there?
Yes, sorry about that, Travis. In addition to Pettersson, that line really created a lot of offensive opportunities, whether it was on the power play or even strength. Do you feel that them getting into that shoot first mentality tonight might just be a spark for them moving forward here?
Oh, they've been playing a lot better as of late. Not just tonight. I thought they had a good game the game before against Winnipeg. In Calgary, they got 3 goals. It's starting to come, and that's a good sign.
You brought McEwen into the lineup tonight. Certainly with his scrap in the first period, it seemed to ignite life into an empty building. That's something that you could feel for those in front of you, that really kick-started things for your team tonight?
I think it was part of it. Give Matt credit, give their guy credit. I think that's one of the great things in hockey. There's a code there, and their guy answered the bell, and again, that's part of the game.
Next up is Daniel Wagner.
Travis, from the publicly available analytics, it looked like scoring chances were pretty heavily in your favor in this game. Does that match up with your internal analytics?
I've just got a quick look at it. We'll look at it deeper tomorrow, but from what I have, we outchanced them.
it seemed like, especially in the first period, you guys had a lot of action around the net. Was it
Yeah.
frustrating to not come away with even more out of that period than what you
No,
did?
no. You get 2 goals in a period. That's pretty good in any game. It was nice to jump out and have a good first. We knew they'd push back. They're a good hockey team. They pushed in the second, and but again, we didn't give up a whole lot. I haven't seen the final number, but I think it's around 10, 11, something like that, which is pretty low.
All right, we'll take another one here from Chris Faber.
Hey, Travis, you inserted Zach McEwen into the lineup on that JB goal line tonight. It just felt like they were really not in their own zone at all. What did you like from that group today?
Well, it's the first time that I've played Mac at left wing. And you're right, they didn't get a lot of ice time. It was kind of a matchup game. Those top 2 lines are fairly dangerous. We went with a hard match on them, but I thought Mac gave us some good energy. Thought they had a couple good shifts in the offensive zone and 3 big bodies. They've got to control the puck down below the top of the circles. When they do that, they should be able to spend some time down there. And I thought Mac had a pretty good game.
And it feels like the Pettersson line is just getting a lot more high quality scoring chances now. Is there something different? Are they attacking your net from, I guess, a closer shot variance, or is it more just kind of they're just finding their game right now?
I think it's a little bit of everything. They've been working together more. We've had better practice time, and I think they're finding their game. I think they're playing better individually than they were in certain parts of the year, and really for a line to click, you usually need all 3 lines to be playing on top of their game, and especially a line like that wants the puck and makes plays with the puck.